20? What the heck? Oh my gosh, it really does take a long time. Why do I have 6 out of 20 subs? Random. That's odd. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Heavenly. We got Alex in here. Nice. Oh, another one. Orchid with the 29. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. All right, so today we're gonna go through day 3 of cycling VOD and make it into a little short, about 30 seconds long. We've done 2 so far. We've done day 1 and day 2 we did yesterday. So today my goal is to do day 3 and maybe we'll do 2, maybe we'll do day 4, but we'll see how day 3 goes. Day 3, Alex reminded me we had the broken bike repairs, and it was my first night of wild camping. So those are the 2 main things that happened this day. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't stream the camping, so I might have to talk about it in the next video, but we'll see. First of all, I have a bunch of footage on my iPhone, so I'm gonna put all the footage into a folder. Yeah, the slide one. Yes, the slide one with my soggy butt. Ew, those pants smelled horrible. There's slime on the slide. Not ideal at all. Okay, so day 3, I already put all the footage into a folder, so I should be able to get it on my computer. That's good. So I'll download all of that right now. Hey Hey, Ozark, how's it going? Google Drive. Google Drive. Japan Day 3. Okay. And then I'll just download all of these really fast. I also have an exciting project coming up that I can't talk about yet, but next week I think we can. So that will be good. Download. 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 Download and download. Okay, there we go. Downloads. Teasing like that should be illegal. Yeah, probably. You just gotta wait for next week. Stay excited. Okay, not that excited, but like a little. Maybe, I don't know. Monkey. How's it going? Watch the stream work. Oh, back to work before New Year's. I'm going to my aunt's and uncle's house tomorrow to celebrate New Year's. Oh, yeah, thank you for the 19 months. Hype. But I tried to order more board games, and I don't know if they're gonna get here in time. I'm just gonna check Amazon now. Track my orders. Arriving tomorrow, but it's arriving by 10 o'clock tomorrow. Maybe, because I'm going over to theirs at like 7. So maybe it'll come in time. It's risky, that 3 hours. I hope it comes here in time. I want the board games. Because we're playing games. I hope it works out. Do, 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 do. Well, we'll see. Alright, okay, I think this stuff is downloaded, maybe. I'm gonna go to Capture Cut and try to start a new project. Import. I forget how to do a new project. Dang it. I figured it out yesterday. Back to home page, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Create project. Okay, I'm just gonna import all the footage I have. Apparently I have a lot. There we go. Edinburgh's New York. Wait, the New York one has been canceled? Like the big ball drop? That's crazy. Oh, New Year. Oh. I was like, the New York one. I'm like, it's called Edinburgh. So just Edinburgh's has been canceled, not the big New York one. What did they do in Edinburgh? I guess they got something outside. Do, do, do. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at the footage I have, and yeah, I think we do have to go through the VOD because I don't have any footage of me fixing the bike. So we do have to make clips on the VOD. So I need to find day 3 VOD. Oh, that's my face. Wait, how do I don't want to see my live stream, I want to see my videos. Okay, there we go. Videos. Recent broadcast. Day 3. No, day 3, on the VODs it's supposed to be day 4, I think. Because I think we counted day 1 as Tokyo. Wait, this day I also was on the highway? Oh, and day 4 we saw Mount Fuji for the first time. Oh my goodness, so much happened. Too much happened. Okay, guys. A lot happened this day. We saw Mount Fuji for the first time, talked to that lady. The bike broke and I fixed it. We rode on the highway in the dark. Not fun. And I wild camped. It was an action-packed day. Wow. Okay. I see. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to my screen here. Ah! And then... Is it okay if I'm over here in the corner? Probably. Oh, I need to turn off Spotify. Don't mind all my stuff, okay? You didn't see nothing. Hey, Katie's here. Okay. VOD. This is the first shot that I opened the VOD onto, is a broken bike. Not a good shot. Oh, and I go into lost connection screen? Not a good start. Oh, my YouTube is live. Hey, YouTube. Okay, when did I actually end up going live? We're 7 minutes in. Oh my god, Portugal, my first trip. Crazy. Or not my first, but like my first European trip. Okay, apparently it took me a long time to go live. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't change any settings on the bell box. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, maybe it's because I was trying to do a wireless camera today. You did it yesterday. Okay, this is all adding up. Okay. Okay. So we sit on this floor for quite some time trying to fix the bike, and I end up going on a video call with a viewer. I was going to go to this park over here and work on the bike. We have a bike mechanic. We have a bike mechanic. When did you go to Japan? A month, maybe 2 months ago? 2 months ago. It was around 30-day trip in Japan, and then we did a little bit of Korea. So now we're just kind of going through the VODs a little bit, and we're going to make little shorts. He's going to help me fix my roll-off because my wrist is in an immense amount of pain. I could barely use my hand. So hopefully we can get the roll-off working. Yeah, I went to Japan before Korea. Yeah, he's like, there's 2 screws somewhere, and I can loosen the cables, which might help, because I don't even have all 14 gears available. I only have 13. Yeah, so I hope we can adjust some things. YouTube's also live. Thank you so much. I want to get a clip of me like working on the bike to start with, maybe the video.
No active live stream with sound, but maybe if I just reconnect it.
But I'm taking so long.
Oh yeah, it just keeps telling me no active live stream start sound. 3rd plan 14. Okay.
Okay, now I'm finally working on it.
We're in 14, the last gear.
Okay.
So now you want me to take this box off.
You can see how broken it is. Like, look at that kink in the cable, and then it's like touching the metal. Like, the bike was very broken.
I'm taking this off because this is how you take off the rear tire. So I've done this once.
Because, yeah, that's supposed to be like straight and not touching the metal. So, yeah, it was a little broken for the first 3 days of tour, and my wrist was so damaged. My wrist hurt so bad because I had to use so much strength to change gears. Okay, I might clip that part because that makes it look like I'm actually working on the bike. So...
yeah, I can't really see what I'm filming. Let me go tripod.
yeah, we'll clip that part. Because that'll be good. Well, I did not read that. Wait, why is it like this? What? Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Okay, we don't want the stacked view. Stacked view is not. So I'll probably want this. I just need to get this over here. And then, yeah, we're going for this footage because it's going to be a short video on TikTok and Instagram. So that makes it look like I'm working on my bike in the morning. And that will be a good shot to have. Taking off. How do you spell roll off? Is it like... I don't think that's how you spell it. Taking off. Roll off? I don't know. It's gonna have some funky spelling. It does have an H in it. I knew it was spelled not like roll off. Thank you. Okay, so that clip is made. Okay. I have onigiri in my bag. Nice. Okay, this is me just getting you guys on a tripod because I didn't know what I was filming. So yeah, you end up on a tripod. And then this is where we try to fix everything. This, I wish you could see where I put. So this is what was broken. This plate needed to come up here. So this didn't move over. So this plate with this divot needed to be up here with this screw. But my screw was too short and it wasn't keeping this in. So the whole thing would move over and hit this pole. That ended up being the problem. But the problem was I didn't have the things to fix all of this. But at least we figured out what the issue was. But I eventually take off the back tire.
Yeah, so do I just put...
So what I'm seeing now is that...
Oh yeah, there's the voice call. And I had the hardest time getting the tire back on, and I forget why I struggled so bad here. Things were like stuck. But I remember this was a struggle for me, trying to get the tire back on. So maybe I'll clip this as well. How much is my bike worth? Honestly, it's worth a lot. It was around $2,000. because of this freaking thing that's broken. The roll-off hub is by itself like worth $1,000 because you don't have to like pedal through when you change gears. You can just change them and keep biking, or when you're stopped you can change into a lower gear. It's supposed to be good, but yeah, I started the trip with a broken roll-off hub, which was not ideal. I don't know what I'm saying in this clip. Probably nothing. Probably just struggling. Anyway, that's the clip of it being broken. Nice. Okay. I honestly messed with this for so long.
So I bought this bike used, so when I bought it, it already had this on there. And they said they took it in for maintenance before he sold it.
But yeah, I can see that the tire's not all the way on. Look at that gap. I filmed this really good for you guys though. Look at that shot. You can see everything.
Could you try to...
When I was working on this, I wasn't sure how much you guys could actually see. But yeah, that's in a way better position. It's actually straight. And not way up here touching the metal.
It's like almost there, but not all the way down. Oh yeah, is it in 14th gear? Let me check that. Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I don't know why this was so hard to get on as well. I forget how I ended up getting this part on actually. I just remember it was so difficult. I didn't think it was going to go back on. I might just get a clip of that as well.
This is weird.
But yeah, I don't remember how I ended up getting it on, but eventually it did go. Roll off struggle. But yeah,
This is weird.
I had the hardest time ever doing that. Yeah, I need a pit crew. I'm just gonna share it to my story. Why not? Memories. But yeah, we're an hour into the VOD already, and I'm still working on the bike.
Why am I having such a hard time?
I don't know, girl. The struggle.
Oh yeah, thank you for the mix, everybody. Let's do a little test drive down the road.
Alright, test ride time eventually.
And just see if the bike falls apart or not. Okay, this. I think I made it a lot harder than it should have been. I should have been able to get it on a lot faster, but yeah, we got there eventually.
Like, how long into the VOD are we?
I don't know why it was so hard.
Took me an hour and 20 minutes. Dang.
Seated in the right spot again. That was a bit weird.
Oh, there's Alex. But how the result at last?
Thanks.
Oh, it broke right away. It
Sorry,
broke like
don't really...
a little bit after I started riding again. Because I didn't have a long enough screw, so it just keeps moving back to where it was.
Everything is just so difficult today. Try to put this on. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so this will be my test ride. I might make a clip.
Over here. We're gonna see what's happening. I'm just gonna leave my tires here.
Honestly, I looked crazy on this side road.
Range. I'm missing, well, like the first 3 gears are nothing, but by gear 5, it starts to click. And I can click all the way to 14. So I'm missing gear 1, 2, and 3.
I might make a clip of that.
It seems like.
Because, yeah, I'm missing 3 gears.
Yeah, but those actually work with roll-off hubs. Well, like the first 3 gears are nothing.
Because the bike was
But
still
by
low-key
gear
broken.
5, it starts to click. And I can click all the way to 14. So I'm missing gear 1, 2, and 3. It seems like.
Okay. Missing gears.
Yeah.
Missing
Yeah,
gears.
I don't have full gear range. I'm missing. Well.
Okay. There we go. And I'm just going to put that on my story too. Add to stories. Did you find someone to help with the bike? I think it was the next day. I was in a city, I forget what city, and we went to a bike shop and he worked on the bike. He actually, the guy at the first shop, added screws and all this stuff so it would stop sliding. But today I think the bike was broken. But I think it was the next day when I took it in. Or actually, no, maybe it's the next day. Moon Sun guy came
Rain's a lot easier, let me tell you that.
and helped me, and then it was maybe the next day after that I went to the bike shop. I don't know, the bike went through a lot.
Let's go, okay.
Okay, here's my test ride.
I don't have my stuff, I just left it over there.
This footage is whack though.
Brakes.
My helmet is undone.
That's good, I think we're good. I'm missing 3 gears though, my climbing gears.
Okay, so bike is fixed. Yeah,
Not those ones, the other.
for now. And then I go to a convenience store to buy food.
There's a chance I'm lost.
And then I finally get into that park that I wanted to eat at. Park. I got Hot Pocket.
We got breakfast.
I think I have footage of this on my phone though, this park. So I think I'm good.
Yeah.
And then we finally get onto the road. 2 hours, almost 3 hours into the day, at like 1 o'clock, I finally start riding the bike. It's so bad. Today was so slow. So at 1, I finally got on the bike.
See if the mods come into chat later today and be like, Sarah, where are you going? Because I made my own map today. And I just put in a location. So we'll see where it takes us.
Today was bad cycling too, because we end up on the highway, which I'll probably mostly talk about the highway riding.
A little bit annoying. Because I needed to go straight there, but there's no crosswalk. So
Oh, but I wonder where the clip of Mount Fuji is. Because I go over a bridge and I talk to a lady. Oh, I found the bridge. It's here.
here.
Oh, and we tried the third-person camera today. Oh.
Why do you have nothing to do the next day? I guess it's the weekend.
Wow, the camera's so jittery. What the heck? Da-da-da.
And you can sleep the next day. That's good. But if you have work at like 9, yeah, that sounds like a bad time.
Maybe it's more jittery because I'm watching in faster speed. Maybe like this. So yeah, this clip could be like we're finally on the road at 1. Third person cam set up. When are Sarah going back to South Korea to finish? I don't know. I want to go back in the spring, but then TwitchCon's kind of in the way. So I don't know if it's going to be possible or not.
Look how pretty this area is. So nice. Lots of trees and mountains.
But yeah, Hitch wanted to take some bike maintenance classes and stuff. Oh wait, I don't think this is the right bridge. Is this the bridge with Mount Fuji? Oh, maybe it's not.
I splurged on this helmet because I knew I wanted a new one, but I wanted to like it because I have to wear it pretty much every single day of my life. So this one is pink. It's cute and it's not huge. I have like a weirdly small head. So a lot of helmets like.
I thought this was the bridge because I saw this in the background,
It still sticks out a little bit,
but I don't think this is the Fuji bridge.
And it doesn't clash too bad with the red, I think.
Well, we'll make a clip about my new helmet. Why not? What was I taking a video of? Hello? Sarah? So focused. Oh, now the audio's not gonna work.
It's cute and it's. I splurged on this helmet because I knew I wanted a new one, but I wanted to like it because I have to. I splurged on this helmet because I knew I wanted a new one, but I wanted to like it because I have to wear it.
New helmet.
Of my life.
So cute. Okay. Doo-doo. Okay, this isn't the Fuji bridge.
At this intersection, take a sharp right onto road.
Wasn't Camoodle.
Follow this way for 700 meters. I think my fender's ready, so why not?
EBC, Edmonton Bike Commuters, also have classes when I was still a member. Oh, really? Oh, Shift Happens has classes. Oh, it's a lady that owns it. Well, let me write these down. Shift Happens.
And right now it gets dark at like 5 o'clock, so quite early.
And EBC.
It also gets bright at like 5 o'clock.
Bike classes.
I actually have to get up early tomorrow.
I wonder how much I know. Because, like, I've learned a few things while riding, while touring.
I stayed in hotel.
Oh yeah, this road sucked. It was super busy and so narrow. Okay, I'm trying to find footage of when we get onto the highway.
I think it is just due to the fact that I'm on the bicycle.
Yeah, look at this. Look at that. It's so gross. Look how narrow that road is. It's squishy. For gear shops that might have help our red bike, Shift Happens, Mud, Sweat, and Gears. Oh, I think I've seen the shop Mud. Red bike? I'm writing all this down because I have to go get my bike fixed. Where do you think is the best place to get a bike fixed is? Shift Happens. Shift Happens. And Mud. I think I went to Mud and it was small. And Sweat and Gear. I think I've ridden past some of these. I went to... Oh, what was that shop I went to? It's a Canadian shop, I think. Sports something, because it has a bunch of different stuff there. But I can't remember where I went. I don't know. It was somewhere.
Now take a sharp right, then turn on.
Okay, I just want footage of the tiny road. Computer. Why do you do this? There's no audio. But at least you can see how small the road is. Traffic. Okay. We'll save that. Revolution cycle. I think it was like called United Sports where we went. But that's where I brought my touring bike, this bike, and they did a whole look over and stuff on it. But I don't think they looked at the roll-off hub. Because we asked the guy at the shop, the guy that worked on it, he's like, oh, can you quickly show us how to take off the rear tire? Because we've never done it. And he's like, oh, I actually don't know how. And we're like, what? Didn't you work on it? He's like, well, no, someone else took off the back tire. And we're like, what? Okay. So he wasn't able to show us how to take off the tire. So I ended up Googling it, and I did it myself. Because we brought it to Mech at first, and they're like, oh, sorry, we don't actually know roll-up hubs. They're like, you could leave it here, we could figure it out, but it's probably better if you bring it somewhere else. We're like, okay, fair enough. So they told us to go there, but I think they also don't really work with roll-offs. That's how rare they are. Oh, here comes Screech. That does look pretty steep.
We're gonna walk down this hill.
Take the next left.
Yeah,
This is like insane.
that was so steep.
Holy crap.
It doesn't look that bad on camera, but I remember, like, she was down.
Take the next left.
Look how steep that is. That's insanity.
This is like,
Now turn left.
that was insane how steep that was. This is crazy. What the heck?
And then it kept going.
Wow.
The only roll-off specialists are in Toronto. In Toronto, interesting.
Follow this way for 80 meters.
Yeah, if I had to go up that road, I would be really angry.
Okay, I keep accidentally scrolling over EXPC. Who Did I Kiss Last Night is their title. Who did they kiss last night? What's going on with EXPC? Suspicious. Bicycle accidents make up 23 of Japan traffic accidents. It makes sense since they don't believe in bike lanes and the roads are small and they make you ride on freaking highways. Japan, what the heck? Because, like, you're just always on the road or on the sidewalks. It's a bit crazy in Japan. I'm starting to break my computer, I think, with all these clips. It's mad at me. And there's no audio.
Now turn left.
Why does the audio disappear?
Is this grade? Holy crap. This is like straight down.
Take the next left.
No, I haven't got my bike repaired. I haven't even taken it out of the box. I've been avoiding it. And it's been Christmas and stuff, so, you know.
How steep that was.
With the small clip, you can't really tell that things are steep.
The next left.
Your favorite trip is JoJo? JoJo was fun, yeah. JoJo was a good time. Oh, is it because all these Vods are playing in the background? Oh, maybe that's why my computer's freaking out a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna pause that.
Okay.
Want to make it?
Soon we're gonna get towards the highway, I think.
Have riding time? I don't know what this click sound is. Oh? I thought the holiday was on the 3rd.
Highway.
Take the next left.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very tight in there. Very small sidewalk sometimes.
Was this the day where I was like stuck on the side of that highway and then I couldn't get out? And I was like weed whacking, or was that a different day?
So I don't know what to do. I don't think you guys can see that far over.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm allowed on this road. There's a sign over there that's like no people, bikes. But I don't know if it's talking about the side thing. I'm a
Yeah.
little confused if I'm allowed on this road.
I think I did get stuck on the other side of the road.
But I think I'm gonna be on this side here.
Or did I go on this side first and then I had to go over and then I got stuck and then I...
So let's go over on the side and just see what happens.
Yeah, the struggle of the highways.
I need to take off my sweater that I'm wearing now.
And then yeah, I was just stuck in this little area with the bushes.
Well, the bike, it was made in Western Canada, like by Vancouver Island.
We rode on some tiny sidewalks, which this clip kind of shows it pretty good, with all the bushes. So annoying. When's my next trip? I don't know yet. I'm taking a little bit of a break because I traveled for most of the year. So having a little breather, and then I'll be getting ready for a big TwitchCon trip probably, and all that stuff. But yeah, right now I'm just spending some time with family and all that good stuff. Okay, that clip isn't too bad. I don't know what I'm saying in it.
Like by Vancouver Island. Well, the bike, it was made in Western Canada, like by Vancouver Island.
Yeah, this was not the vibe.
Well, the bike, it was made in Western.
Add that to the story too. Why not? Oh, we got it right from Frog Rail.
My stream with 5 viewers.
Hey, Frog Rail.
Earlier, we're going now.
Thanks for the raid. Welcome. We're going through my past cycling trip, VOD, and making some clips.
To get to the next city. I'm just gonna see how
Or watching me struggle from the past. Today was a hard day on the bike.
Meters, turn left.
we have to stop traffic.
Yeah, because I'm about to go onto the other side of the highway, but then I kind of get stuck.
What's on the other side is gonna change. That's good. Because this side is like bushes. We are way back in our way.
You're from Thailand? Oh, I haven't cycled in Thailand yet. But I just came back from Japan and South Korea.
I thought it would have changed by now. Okay, I think it's changing soon.
Was that the highway? This is Highway 2 in Japan. I think that we're following. And I'm trying to not ride in the traffic.
This is
So
still
I've been going on these side rails, but they're so overgrown. It became impossible. I was like fully weed whacking
Now keep left.
because it just got worse as I went on.
in my bike.
Yeah, I was pulling out weeds out of the bike right there.
In 400 meters, turn left.
So yeah, I think it just gets worse as I go down.
250 meters.
Oh, sorry, I should give you a shout out, Frog Rail. Frog Rail, shout out. What were you doing on stream today? You remember this? Yeah. This day was such a long day. And then I got kicked out of Lawson.
Okay, stop. I wonder if this goes all the way.
Yeah, they kicked me out. I was just trying to eat ramen. Look at these bushes!
We're screwed. If there's gonna be a section where I can't fit.
Yeah, look at this. I was like fully in the bushes.
Your left is forward.
Ugh.
Turn off. Take a look at the map. The tour is 60 meters right of you.
But I didn't want to ride on this highway because that's quite a bit of traffic and big trucks, and like the road was small. What a day. I don't miss that day. That day was bad. I was like fully rubbing against these bushes. Yeah, that shows us like in the bush.
You left the tour. Automatic brake landing is turned off. Take a look at the map. The tour is 60 meters right of you.
Yeah, okay, that shows it good. That shows the struggle that I was having.
Yeah. I need a machete.
Kilometer.
And then it got worse. At this point, I was questioning my life. Because I couldn't even ride the bike anymore. I was fully pulling the bike through this bush. And I was trapped because of this pole. And I was like, wait, can I go through here? Because there was a tiny, tiny gap. But I was like, no, I probably shouldn't.
There was an underpass. It's all stairs.
Oh, God, I remember this so.
Where's the next crosswalk?
I blocked this from my mind. This was so bad. Japan.
Well, there's a ramp here. Where does this go? There's a ramp, guys.
This was my savior. The ramp.
We're going under. We're escaping.
I was so happy. I was like, thank goodness.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Why does the audio keep doing this?
Oh my god. Well, there's a ramp here. Where does this go? There's a ramp, guys.
Ramp saved us.
Let's take it. Let's see what happens to us. We're going under. We're escaping.
Nice. We escaped. Okay. Good stuff. We'll put that on our story. I'm just adding things to my story for funsies. Okay. So yeah, we finally made it out.
Well, I guess cars in here are really small as well.
And then it's already almost 5. And here, I think I have to go onto the busy road again, and I don't want to, so I sit here for a while.
And get there. My Google thinks I'll get there at 20.
Yeah, and then we go into a tunnel. Look at that sunset, though.
The light sticking out here. So tired. I feel like I remember this area and hearing the bells, like the 5 o'clock bells. I don't know why this area is familiar. I might have never been here before, but.
I was there before.
And the bridge and the tunnel kind of looks familiar. But I don't think I was ever on that road with the bushes. Oh my gosh. And it didn't let me cross.
God, it's even hard waiting for the lights while just watching. Okay, we finally made it across the road, and then I think I have to go onto the road. In through a tunnel, I think. This road was pretty busy.
That's hard because cars are going to turn this way.
Lots of traffic.
Car, I think I can go.
Dang, why? Today was like one of the worst days for me. So I had to get on this busy road, and then I think there's tunnels, and then I think I got stuck riding on the road with a bunch of traffic at rush hour. I think. Yeah, this road kind of felt like it was never ending.
At the light, slight right.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Light right.
Continue for 3 kilometers.
Do I go down here?
Follow this way for 3.5 kilometers.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, look at all that traffic. And I don't know if it's hard to tell or not how narrow these roads are,
For 3 kilometers.
but like there is not much room on the sides.
U-turn, then sharp left. Continue for 3 kilometers. Make a U-turn, then sharp left.
And then I think I missed.
Like that. But this is the right way for commute.
Make a U-turn, then sharp left.
Oh my god.
Okay, the internet's struggling. Ooh, lost connection.
I want a video. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That was a big one.
And then I'm in a tunnel. I remember being scared in this tunnel. This day was so hard. What the heck? Japan, you're so rude. Tunnel time. I don't know if I'll use that clip or not, but yeah, this road. During rush hour, so many cars were passing us, but there wasn't that much room. Like, that van was close. That car was close. I remember the cars were passing me kind of rudely. But I think they just had to. Because look how small the road is. I remember hating this so much. I was trying to bike as fast as I could to get out of here. I couldn't wait for it to end. The drama, the drama. I want footage of the cars passing me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think when it got more dark, cars passing on small, busy road. At nighttime, I think there's another cyclist or something like that. But yeah, the cars are passing me so close. Like this black vehicle, I swear almost touched me.
Lysix just resubscribed for 2 months.
Oh my god. I did it. I found a sidewalk. Line 6, thank you for the prime. Holy crap, that was horrendous. There's so much traffic right now. It's like rush hour. It's getting dark. That was not fun. There was tunnels.
Yeah.
That was not my favorite.
I bailed on the sidewalk.
Take the next left.
I'm not gonna say where we are, because I'll be camping tonight.
Got my shine. Okay, and then we go back onto the highway. I think this is where we saw the cyclist. Because at this point, it's getting pretty dark out. Yeah, this is only day 4, so I still had the original sleeping bag at this point. This night, I also camped, which is insane to me. I was having such a bad day. But I camped this night. Yeah, there's the cyclist. There he is.
Continue for 3 kilometers.
At least we know we are allowed to be on this road.
Yeah, that gave me more confidence to be on the road seeing another cyclist. But I did hate this road.
I think my chain just fell off.
Oh yeah, my chain fell off too. Wait, I don't think the chain fell off. I forget what happened. Just my pedaling got weird.
This isn't that.
And then tunnel. And then look how dark it is. Ugh.
Just a little bit longer. And it will be okay. I don't really remember this from 2 years ago. I wonder if I did this or not. Or if there was a way around it. So I don't really remember.
Yeah, you know, it's also insane thinking that this would have been my first ever cycling trip, like 2 years ago. and I did Japan. Like, even cycling after my experience, this was still terrifying. And I was like, how did I do this on my first trip? I don't know how I did it.
Kind of looks like we're starting to get into a city, guys. Or a town.
Okay, I want to find the Lawson. Here's Lawson.
I'm just gonna sit down and have a drink. Because I feel dead inside.
Fair. I think at this point, I'm just trying to see where I can sleep. At this point, I felt a bit worried because it was already dark.
Oh, there we go. Joined. My camera normally never lets me have a break.
You're awake for this bit?
I'm just trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, I was looking for a camping spot at this point.
I fully settled in. The tent goes up pretty fast. But I can't set up the tent until like at least 10 o'clock tonight.
It's only 5. Look how dark it is. Oh.
So I have to wait another 5 hours before I can go to sleep.
At this point, I was so dead. I just wanted to be in a bed.
Why is there so much traffic? It's like, it's Sunday. I don't know why. It's like rush hour. Like everything's the same amount of traffic, and it still is coming.
Yeah, I was dead. I was dead.
My batteries for a little bit, eat something warm, chill out, and then in a little bit we can get back on the road and try to find somewhere to stay. I don't know.
All right, so I decided to get dinner. So we go inside, and they had a nice table. So I was like, oh, we can sit inside and chill. But I do get kicked out. There's another cyclist, though. I'm scared to see me get kicked out. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
To be honest, there's cycle lights here and there, but nothing like solid.
No, I don't want to see it. We get kicked out soon.
I wanted to be done cycling before it got dark, but problems occurred. So now I
Joey stopped in to say Happy New Year's and press the like button. Thank you, Joey. Happy New Year's. You were upset. I think I cried, to be honest, behind the camera. Because I was just like, I went through a lot this day, and then I got kicked out, and that was kind of my final straw.
So it's a little scary. I'm not liking this road at all.
Okay, I get kicked out in a minute.
I think it's rush hour, even though it's Sunday.
It was my breaking point.
Yeah, I'm taking the ferry for Fukuoka. Keep us on.
Yeah. He does look at me like a few times now that I can see him. When do I get kicked out? I want to clip me getting kicked out. In 30 seconds.
No? Okay, I go outside.
The kick out. Because outside was cold. And I just started eating. Yeah. Lawson kicked me out. I remember being so sad. So then we ate food on the sidewalk. And the internet wasn't working.
Am I live? I think I am.
I think they just kicked me out because I had a camera, but like, I was trying to be like quiet.
I was gonna buy more food after, but I guess I'm not.
Did he give you the option? He just said no. So I was like, okay, I'll go outside.
Okay. I plugged the other modem back in, so hopefully we're more stable now.
I was not doing okay at this point. The stream was being angry and dying. And I went through a lot at this point in the day.
I don't think it'd be that cold, but since I was sweaty, I'm kind of cold.
Yeah, they're asking me not to film, but since I'm live streaming, it means that we have to leave the building.
We'll leave soon. But yeah, I don't think the traffic's as bad anymore. It's not as like constant flowing. I'm gonna drink my warm drink. Drink my warm soup. And it's hard because it's so dark out now. We rooted that really badly. Apparently, cats in Japan like burned. Okay.
Okay, let me get back onto the road.
And I had no idea.
Look how dark it is.
I'll go over here. This seems more like a street.
Turn right.
Okay. It's still kind of up a hill, maybe.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Okay. Don't mind me.
Then I made a friend outside of this store, but I don't think it's on live stream because my camera died.
Still snow on it.
But I actually made a friend outside.
There's the waterfall. We're just gonna wait here a moment before we leave. Just to make sure I have everything under control. Just didn't move, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I think he's not really on the camera. And then my stream? Oh, I think I got to the campsite, but it was just pitch dark and I couldn't even stream. I remember I didn't stream where I was camping, but I went into privacy mode for a long time trying to get to the campsite, which the campsite was up a major hill. And I was like, of course it is. Of course the park's on a hill. I remember like being mad about where the park was. And this is me live. so mysterious, Sarah. What the heck?
I think I'm just gonna end the stream. I was gonna hang out for a bit before I put up the tent, but since I'm not loving this as much, I think I'm just gonna end the stream. And wake up super early.
Yeah, it's a bit dark out.
Here. But yeah, sorry for making you wait.
It's so dark. You can't see anything. Okay, well that was day 4. I went through a lot on day 4, like way too much on day 4. Day 4, man. Chaos. So, recap. Broken bike. I started riding at 1. highways, and weed whacking. Riding in the dark. Riding in dark at rush hour. Rush hour. Getting kicked out. And wild camping. Did I miss anything important? Those are the highlights of day 4. These aren't good highlights. I don't think I had any good moments this day. Yeah, the only positive was that guy from the convenience store, but he wasn't on stream. So guys, I think I need to run to the washroom. I think I have something in my eyeball. One second. Like, my eye is bothering me. You guys can stare at my paintings in the background. Okay, I don't really know. I can't see anything. You want the yellow and purple design on the hoodie? I can probably like try to recreate something similar. That, I kind of got these pictures from Pinterest, so I'd have to change it if we made something. But yeah, the yellow and purple one's my favorite. I think the color palette works the best. I think that's why. Look at him! I think the cat's head is too small though. Is what fight makes it. Well, the towel is for my sweat. What is going on with my eyeball though? I looked in the mirror and it doesn't look like anything's in my eye. But my eye is like freaking out. I just have PTSD from the bugs. Yeah, maybe that's it. Oh, right. So now I have to download all those clips. Do I go to my Twitch dashboard to download them? Is that how I did it? Twitch dashboard. I forget how I downloaded the clips last time. Content, clips. Oh wait, that didn't work. Download portrait. My mouse isn't long enough. Download portrait. 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 Okay, I have so much footage from this day, it's a little crazy. I don't know. We might have to do this in 2 parts. Maybe part 1 can be about the broken bike, starting riding at 1 and riding on the highway during rush hour. And then maybe part 2 could be riding on the highway at nighttime and eating on the sidewalk and while camping. Part 1, part 2. Because I think this is too much stuff for one video, but we'll see. We'll mess around with it. So once all of this is downloaded, I'll put it all in the editing software and we'll organize the footage and see what kind of story we want to tell. What is in my eye? It's only like in the corner of my eye. Add the interaction with cute Japanese boy. Guy from convenience store. But I don't think I have any footage with him, do I? Maybe I do. Because I remember talking to him quite a bit, but I don't know if it was on stream. Did he say hi to you guys? I tried to get him to say hi, I think. Imports. I wonder if they're all downloaded. I think they are. Okay. Okay, they are imported. He was on just before he left. Oh, okay. I'll go find that footage later. First things first. Screen. Welcome to this chaos. So, Twitch clips. We'll add all the bike clips first. Fixing the bike. Oh yeah, I don't have full gear range. I'm missing, well, did that get added? Okay, and then we go to the park. So I'm just trying to get this footage in order. So then we get on the road. I try out the 3rd-person camera. And I guess this is the first clip of my 1st-person camera. Yeah, 1st-person camera. We actually saw some nice views in the morning. I forgot about all this. Look at this. Don't. Like, nice. That's cool. And then this was pretty as well. Look how nice. But of course I don't remember that. I think this is my drive-by video. Yeah. Drive-by video. Before the chaos started. Traffic. Bushes. Hello. Tunnels. Now it's getting dark. Maybe I should get more clips of when it's actually properly dark out, if we're doing 2 parts. But for now, we'll leave it because that will be the next part. Hello, can you? Girl, Thank you. And then I have footage from the campsite. This is campsite footage. Campsite. Oh, but this isn't the next morning. I don't think I got any videos in the dark. This was me behind a rock wall in my sleeping bag. Never seen before footage. Yeah, this is the bathroom. This was my pile of charging. Not suspicious at all. And yeah, the toilets were heated. It was a vibe. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's go back to the front. Okay, now it's time to think about what we want to say. I'm gonna grab another piece of paper and we'll start writing the script. Day three, part 1. Japan, solo, cycling, day 3, part 1. I'm guessing it's going to be part 1. Part 1. Today was a day. Can I say that in the video? Because today was a day. A lot happened. Okay, so Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 1. Today was a day, a lot happened. The first thing today was a day I got off to an interesting start. A viewer helped me repair my gears, which took me a while, but we managed to get some gears back. We actually lost gears, I think, though. That's true. Okay, this might be too much words, but if it's 2 parts, I think it's okay. I got 10 out of 14 gears, 10 out of 14 gears back. Because I think it's important to talk about my bike problems, because it's like common, like people should know the bike was very broken. So I wrote Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 1. Today was a day, a lot happened. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. Is that okay? Maybe I can just say today was a day. So Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 1. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. So I have footage of me taking off the hub, and then I have footage of me trying to put it on, and then of my gears. And then we finally got breakfast, but this is like after 3 hours. So should I just say like 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast. Before getting on the road. So I sat down and we had breakfast before getting on the road, and then we're on the road and testing out the third-person camera. Maybe I can just say I tested out my third-person POV. I tested out my third-person camera today. I don't know how to make that sound nicer. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. It was like 1 in the afternoon. I tested out my third-person camera today, and what else happened? And then we get into chaos. So everything was kind of chilling, and then it turned bad. So I can say maybe after some riding, things got difficult, things got interesting. Like after a bit of riding, things got interesting. After a bit of riding, things got interesting because we ended up freaking in traffic and in bushes. I can say I was following, I think this was Highway 2. So I can say I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. So busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk. But it was a jungle. Look at that chaos. Felt like I needed a machete. feel like I need a machete to get through this. Okay, so what do we have so far? Japan Soul Cycling Day 3 Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. I tested out my third-person camera today. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2 and it was so busy I tried to stay on the sidewalk. Why is our audio? But it was a jungle. It felt like I needed a machete to get through this. And then what happens? Machete was wanted.
Like by Vancouver Island.
I don't have much footage of nighttime riding, but maybe I can just talk about how eventually I got off the sidewalk but ended up just riding on the highway with rush hour traffic, all this rush hour traffic. But I don't know how to transition into that topic. I can just say, like, eventually the sidewalks ended and I had to get on the narrow highway. Eventually, so sidewalks ended and I had to get on the narrow highway at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated. Okay, so this is what I wrote so far. Let's start at the beginning and see how long it, because I want this to be like 30 seconds long or less. Okay, so Japan Solo Cycling Day 3 Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing that I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. I tested out my third-person camera today. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy, I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. Felt like I needed a machete to get through this. Eventually, the sidewalk ended, and I had to get back onto the narrow highway at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part, because I hated it. That's 45 seconds. I feel like maybe I can take out my third-person camera thing because no one cares. Any suggestions on things I should add or not? I don't think I need this. Why is my thing making splits? I'm trying to click on the clip and it's just splitting them. What's going on? Why is my thing stuck? What the heck? Why is my thing doing that? Oh. Weird. Okay. Hey, Puppies. How's it going? Hopefully good. We're editing day 3 video, day 3 footage. Which I have a lot of footage. Too much footage of the bike. Good, going good. I love to listen on you getting us know how much work it makes to make these videos. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. It takes so much time. It's a little crazy. Okay, so this clip is me playing with the handles. Because yeah, even though the videos are 30 seconds, I've been working on it for an hour and 40. It's insane. So, Japan solo cycling day 3 part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. I don't know what that looks like, that footage, but let's see. Japan solo cycling day 3 part 1. Today was a day. First thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but I finally got some back. Okay, I think that's fine. And then when I switched to this scene, my face, 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. And then we'll switch to clips of me on the road, probably. So I don't need this footage. Is this just my snack? I probably don't need that footage. I probably just need a little bit of this. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. That's probably all the footage I need. Beautiful helmet hair. And then the next thing I say, after a bit of writing, things got interesting. So, this beautiful footage, I don't need. The thing is, it's kind of sad because like so much happens, like little things in the day. Like I tested out the third-person camera for the first time on day 3. But with like short video, they're kind of for people that don't know the live streams. So I don't need to talk about all this like little things. So I just need to cut it out, chop it out. We don't need that footage. You gotta be picky. That's my drive-by video, but honestly that wasn't like really in frame. So I'll delete that too. I also don't need this footage, I guess. Yeah, I don't need that. Because I just start to talk about Highway 2, that big hill, we don't need that footage. We need mostly this footage, the bushes. I'm just gonna put that over there. So, after a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2 and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. It felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Because it's a jungle out here. I think, yeah, if I cut the video, I think going by this pole shows how narrow this road was. The sidewalk was quite narrow. And then I like literally dunk under a tree. Yep. Yeah. I remember this was so slow. Okay, so let's go back and then just cut it down shorter. So after a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2 and it was so busy. And then I think maybe I'll cut it. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. It felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. And then we have that footage. Okay. And then I'll cut that out. Ba-doop. What do I say after that? Oh. Then we go into highway riding. Eventually the sidewalk ended and I had to get onto the narrow highway at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Yeah. Okay. Having a clip of the car passing me is probably good. When I'm talking about how narrow the roads were. I look like I'm not going that fast. Honestly, that section kind of looks more busy. The big semi. Okay, let's chop out the start. I might put this clip in front of that clip though. There's a car that passes me super close. Yeah, like this car. Just kind of showing how busy it was. Ooh, in that semi. Semi pass is probably shows how crazy things are. So yeah, bush, and then we read out, eventually the sidewalks ended and I had to get onto the narrow highway at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. I might speed up this footage a little bit. Because it takes a while to see the second car pass us. But I might just chop out a section. We'll see. Chop that out. I hated this part so much. Okay. Eventually the sidewalk ended and I had to get back onto the narrow highway at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Okay, I say that pretty fast, but I think I'll try to cut the video here. So somehow we need to mention stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more happened. Should I say that? Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more happens. This day? Okay, let's read the script from the front, from the start. Also, if you think I should change up the script if it sounds boring or if there's better things I could add, let me know, because we're collaborating, chat. It's a collab. So, I'm just going to read the script and then see how long it is, and then we'll refine it. So, Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. It felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually, the sidewalk ended, and I had to get on the narrow highway at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more happens this day. So that's about 40 seconds, which I can probably cut that down a little bit. But what do we think so far? Does that tell kind of like a fun story? Fun story for day 3? Would you like see this video on Instagram and be intrigued at all? Or would you be like, that's kind of boring? Because it's hard to like think of what an outside perspective would think. Because I know how this day went. I know all the details. But coming from the outside, not knowing anything about this trip, does this seem interesting? That's the thing I struggle with, like, knowing. Hopefully it does. Anyone in chat? I don't think anyone might be. I think everyone's just got me on in the background. Shall we record a voiceover then? Did you mention your wish sword? No. But I mentioned how I didn't have any gears. Well, we'll record the voiceover and then we'll see how this all goes together. I'm gonna put a dead cat on the mic. Okay. Voiceover time. I hate doing voiceovers, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. Oh, I said that weird. I have to redo it. Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. Why can't I say the word been? I've been. Can I just chop it, maybe? Cancel cycling day 3, part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. Yeah, okay. I can chop it there, though. Fix my roll-off hub. Doop. I've been. Why does that word sound wrong to me? I've been. I've been I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. Why does that word sound so wrong? I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. Okay. Okay. Start the recording here. So 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. Okay. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. Hopefully that was okay. Back. 3 hours into the day, I finally... Oh, did I chop off the start? Back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down... I think I didn't say 3. Okay, I gotta do it again. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. Okay. Back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. At 1? My voice. I hate doing voiceover so much. Okay. Next thing I say is, after a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2 and it was so busy. Okay, I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. Can I say all that in one take? We'll see. Okay. Alright. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. Okay, I don't think that was too bad. Road at 1. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. Felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. We talked about a machete a lot on this stream. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. I might have to say the next part too, because this might sound a bit choppy. Jungle. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. I might just say the next part altogether. Okay, I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually the sidewalks ended and I had to get onto the narrow highway at rush hour. I'm just gonna try to read all of this at once. We'll see how it goes. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually the sidewalks ended and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day. I think I read the last part wrong, but let's listen to it. Also, I said it so fast. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually the sidewalks ended and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day. Yeah, a little fast. It has to be fast because I want it to be less than 30 seconds. And we're at 39 seconds. But I think it's okay. Hated? Maybe disliked? No, I hated this. I did not. This, look at this. I hated it. I hated this day. It was so bad. Terrible. And then it gets worse. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing. Japan Soul Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually, the sidewalks ended, and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day. Okay, well, things are out of sync. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually, yeah. Okay, chop that out. Like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually the sidewalks ended and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2. There's a part I want to cut out of here. I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as slow motion. See, I sped up these clips because I thought the traffic was going too slow. The sidewalks ended and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day. Okay, so we'll just get rid of all of that. So the footage is 38 seconds, which isn't too bad. Okay, I gotta watch it all again. I think at the end I can hear myself taking breaths, so I might edit my breaths. Oh. Japan Soul Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually, the sidewalks ended, and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day. Okay, honestly, I don't think it's that bad. But why does the thing keep going? Oh, it's because of this clip. Okay, I was like, what? What do we think, guys? Was that okay? Should we add some captions? Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. We'll see if the captions work. Oh, it always does solo as Soul. Text.
Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable...
I think with the text, we'll move it down just a little bit.
Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually, the sidewalks ended, and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day.
Okay. What do we think? Was that okay? It's a bit longer than I wanted, but it's okay. 38 seconds. This is your first time you've seen a not mobile stream? What? You haven't seen an action camera stream? Okay, I think it's okay.
Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do...
We're gonna export it. Japan Day 3, Part 1. No, we met at TwitchCon. What? So you haven't seen any streams? I'm confused. How was I streaming at TwitchCon? I don't know anymore. My memory is like trash, I think.
Japan Solo Cycling Day 3, Part 1. Today was a day. The first thing I had to do was fix...
Oh, you're the one that gave me the Elgato face cam. Oh, I'm using it right now. I was talking about that on stream the other day. Okay, sorry, things are coming back to my mind. I was using my little action camera because that's normally what I use for my home streams. I'm typically riding a bicycle around the world. So right now we're doing weird streams for me. But yeah, we're at home editing my cycling footage. But yes, this is the Elgato face camera. Thank you. No, I was really confused because I didn't expect to get an action, like a real face camera for my home streams. But thank you, much appreciated. Now I don't have to use like a little action camera that I normally use for cycling. Yeah. Shout out to you. But I'm still learning how to use it. I wasn't able to figure out how to get it to like track my face, but hopefully I can figure it out. Whoa.
Tony just gifted 5 subs to the community.
5 gifted subs from Tony. Thank you.
Valorant just
In Valorant.
gifted 1 subs to the community.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, that TwitchCon, normally I do really big TwitchCon trips for Europe. Normally I ride my bike to TwitchCon, so the American TwitchCon is a bit different for me because I flew there. But yeah, typically I'm a cyclist. But right now we are just editing past footage. Alex, do you want to see part 1? Alex is here. We're going to show him my final thing. Japan Soul Cycling Day 3 Part 1. Today was the day. The first thing I had to do was fix my roll-off hub. I've been unable to switch gears, but after some work, I got 10 out of 14 gears back. 3 hours into the day, I finally sat down and had breakfast before getting on the road at 1. After a bit of riding, things got interesting. I was following Highway 2, and it was so busy. I tried to stay on the sidewalk, but it was a jungle. I felt like I needed a machete to get through all of this. Eventually, the sidewalks ended, and I had to get onto the narrow highways at rush hour. I tried to cycle as fast as I could. I hated this part so much. Stay tuned for part 2 because a lot more things happened this day. Okay, so that was day 3, part 1. And then we'll do part 2 where we ride at nighttime, get kicked out of Lawson, and meet another cyclist and go wild camping. So yeah, that's part 1. I think that's cute. I think it's good, a little package. But yeah. I think I need to get some more nighttime riding footage from the VOD for part 2, because I don't have that much footage from riding in the dark. But yeah, I think part 3, part 1, day 3, part 1 is okay. I think it's good. Do you feel dangerous riding in a long tunnel? Yeah, I hate tunnels so much because they're extremely loud. And they're quite narrow, so people can't really get past you because there's cars constantly coming from both directions. So I feel scared every time because I'm like, I know these cars want to pass me so bad, and some of them will try. It was so crazy. Oh, you watched some of the Japan rides. I salute you. Oh, thank you. Some looked pretty yikes. Yeah, the whole trip was a little yikes. Japan is really intense for cycling. But yeah, tunnels, I don't like tunnels. That day 3 was a hard day. It was a little crazy. Oh, you jump out of airplanes for fun and you make me feel low-key. No, airplane jumping is a lot more insane than biking, I would say. Yeah. So, up to this point, we got back onto the highway. So the next thing for part 2, we'll talk about how it ended up getting dark. So it got dark at like 5. So it got dark at 5. So we had to do nighttime riding. Night riding. And then we can say eventually I saw my first sign of civilization in the Lawson. Actually, I saw my first sign of civilization, the Lawson, a convenience store. I sat down and had a break and found a place to wild camp. I sat down, had a break, and looked at a map to find a spot to wild camp. Okay, and then I can say I decided to have dinner here because I got kicked out. I want to mention getting kicked out, but people on the internet will probably like, well, you shouldn't be filming in a public place. And they'll probably get mad at me. But, you know, it's fine. Okay, so I wrote down, I sat down, had a break, looked at a map to find a spot to wild camp. I ended up having quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave. So I went back outside. I got asked to leave. Okay, I can, because of camera. I ended up having a quick dinner and warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera. Because of the camera. So I went back outside. And then we ride in the dark some more. So I rode in the dark a little bit more and made it to another convenience store. How do I make that sound cool? Because I rode for a while, and then I went to my last convenience store for snacks, and then I met my cycling friend. So I can just say I rode some more in the dark. I rode some more in the dark. Oh, my stomach is growling. It was getting hard to see. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven. To stock up on snacks for the night. And I made a cycling friend. Woo! Cycling friend. We talked about bears. He said he was scared of bears. He talked about bears in Japan. I don't know what to say about the guy. He talked about bears in Japan and where he was cycling to, I forget where he was cycling to. It might have been Nagoya. We said our goodbyes. And I headed towards my camping spot, which was a park. Of course, it was up a massive hill. Of course, it was up a massive hill. I don't know if I have enough footage to like talk about the camping spot though, because I don't think I have much footage on my phone because it was so dark. But let me look at my phone. Maybe I do have more footage. From the campsite. No, that night I think I only took video in the toilet, and then I think this is like the next morning because it's bright out. But I could add in this footage. This is footage from the next morning, but this is where I was camping. How long is the next video? Hopefully 30 seconds. Nice. I can just say like, but the park had nice washrooms where I could charge batteries. Could charge batteries. And I slept behind a rock wall. And I cowboy camped. Camped behind a rock wall. Okay. That's kind of what happened that day. But let's go see what footage I have. And see if we can make it look nice. So how do I keep forgetting how to, there we go. Create a new project. Okay, so I gotta import downloads. I guess I'll import all the footage because I don't know. Import. Okay, guys. So much work. Also, New Year's, playing some games with friends and seeing. What are you doing for New Year's? You're playing games with friends and seeing in the New Year's together? I'm playing games with my family, and I really hope that I have 2 more board games that I ordered on Amazon, and they're supposed to get delivered tomorrow, but the time frame is like from the morning till 10 at night, and I'm going over to my family's at 6, so it's very questionable if I'm going to get the packages in time. I really hope they come before I leave. But yeah, I don't know. I got one of the games, but not the other 2. Because Amazon, they seem to be dropping things off at night, like very last minute. So I feel like it's not going to get here on time. Each area has its same route. So ours get contracted out by like individuals, so it'd just be people in their own vehicles, like it's just a normal van, and they just come up to the house, so you don't know it's Amazon. I don't know if it's like that in other countries too, but they get like contracted out to like a bunch of people. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna get here after 6. I just have a feeling. Sign up and go collect your own. Can you do that? Just go up to the warehouse? Hi! Because there is a big warehouse here where I live in Edmonton. Wait, what? Why is the whole video here? The heck? Oh, I uploaded all the footage? So we have a nighttime tunnel. I think I do have to go get footage from the VOD. I don't have much footage. Well, I don't want. Okay, back to the VODs. Twitch. Oops, I spelled Twitch wrong. Oh, and that's me. I don't want to see myself. Okay. Recent broadcast. Tokyo day 4. It was a 10-hour stream.
So I think I can set up my tent soon, maybe. I fully settled in the tent, my batteries for a little bit.
Okay, I got the VOD. Screen, VOD, Scary Sarah.
Thing warm, chill out, and then in a little bit we can get back on the road and try to find somewhere to stay. Oh, it's good.
Like, what is this footage? I do need dire nighttime footage, so I guess this works. It was getting hard to see. It's dark out. I just need dark footage.
We're going to 7-Eleven, folks.
$7-Eleven.
Meters, turn right.
Oh.
Turn right.
Ah! Where? Up the hill?
Girl, yeah.
so.
She was testing my limits there.
Well, that's suspicious.
Why is there no audio?
Comfort snacks. Let's go get some comfort snacks.
Snacks. Wait, where's... Did I edit it?
Stop up here. Let's see if there's any convenience stores in town. Okay. We're doing good, guys. We got off the highway.
Yeah, don't be suspicious.
I was gonna be on the highway for the whole time, but I wasn't.
I don't know what that footage is, but it's fine. Snacks. What are we looking at? Oh, it's from Parks and Rec? I haven't seen Parks and Rec. I never knew where that was from. Way back there on the hill we go.
She dinged at me, so that was wrong.
It was just so dark. It was hard to see.
Then turn right.
Oh. This seems more like a street.
Turn right.
Okay. It's still kind of up a hill, maybe.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Okay.
It's so hard with the dark footage.
That's a bit freaky. It's so dark, I can't even tell where the heck we are. We're by some apartments.
Ooh.
It looks like it rained. Did I miss the rain when I was inside?
Spooky, scary. Oh, and then I lose connection. It's so dark, what the heck. It's dark out. What's the time at the moment? In this clip, it was around 7.
Down here. Where's my right turn? It can't be down that scary road. It's down.
Your destination is on the left.
What?
Oh yeah, it took me a second to figure out where she was telling me to go here.
It's probably up here. She's so good at me.
I think I'm really bad at writing at night.
Yeah, it's down here. She's crazy.
All the drain covers that we had to bike over. There.
Your destination is on the left.
7-Eleven.
It wasn't down the scary road.
We'll get a clip of us going into 7-Eleven, I think. So I need clips of 7-Eleven and of the guy.
Wait, I was gonna find my cash. Here it is.
Ta-da! Inside we go. Oh, I look tall. Look how tall I look. Wow. And my hair's in the camera. Beautiful. I just wanted the doors opening. 7-Eleven time. Love it. Okay, so we got a clip of that. And then I want a clip of me talking to that dude.
Sorry? My trip is from Tokyo to Seoul. Tokyo to Seoul, Korea. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm on day 3. Yeah, I started in Chiba. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take 1 month. Yeah.
1 month. I don't. He's not really in the clip. Is it bad if I put his face in here? Made a friend. I just want to show I was talking to somebody.
Cycle that back. No. Yeah, thank you. 2 years ago, I cycled from Tokyo to Osaka, but it got too cold. It was snowing, so I had to leave. Yeah, so this time I'm hoping I started a little bit earlier that it won't be snowing. Yeah, it's pretty warm, so. Yeah, I rode yesterday and it rains all day.
All day rain. Oh, I got the side of him, but friends. What's my height? You thought I was tall? I thought I was tall too, but I got measured at the doctor's. I used to think I was 5'7", but they said I'm 5'5". So I don't know what's true and what's fake. You're 5'5" or 5'6". I'm 5'5.9". You know, very exact. I don't know what this clip is, but it's dark, so we'll use it. Okay, so I need more footage of me on the bike at nighttime, but I think I go into privacy.
The only stressful thing was like it was quite. Shall we go?
But yeah, I don't have any footage of me riding up the hill to the campsite, and then I don't have any footage of the campsite, which sucks. I wish I did. This stream is struggling so much over here. Oh, and I'm upside down.
My brother still went out of way. True. Yeah, I was eating at Lawson, then I got kicked out. I had some soba with veggie tempura. I got about like halfway done before we got kicked out. And then I
Oh my god, the stream was not having a good time with us right now. I just want a footage, yeah. I just needed footage of me getting back on the bike.
this is fun.
Oh, and my chin. No, not the chin camera.
On the same side?
Okay.
No, we're still here.
What is this? What's going on in this clip? Okay. Got it. Leaving 7-Eleven. Okay. But yeah, I don't think I have much footage. Okay, well, and it's also... Did I mute it? Why is there no audio? Suspicious. But I think I need more footage from 7-Eleven. Or no, from Lawson.
I don't know.
After the kick out. Ooh, stream is freaking out. This might not be a good part to clip. Just being defeated. I was crying, yes. I cried behind the camera, but I think you can tell I was crying. Yeah, I had the worst day ever, and then I got kicked out and had to go back out in the cold outside. And I was like, that was my breaking point of the day.
Cycling on this road with no lights. That's fine.
And now here's a hitch clip. What is with this? Why is the clip messed up?
The gears kind of slip into different gears on me while I'm riding. One time it felt like the chain fell off, but it didn't. I don't know. That was weird. But I have been able to change gears, which has been lovely. So quite hilly there. We haven't had to do too many like.
Yeah, Hitch is still in the basement doing his thing. Thanks. I don't know what to title some of this, but they need titles, so you know. There you go. Okay. And then
like roads that have constant traffic, and there's like tunnels and stuff, which I wasn't having that much fun on.
thought we could get a clip of the bike. And then hopefully this is a good amount of footage. Ah. Okay, that's not good footage. It's all gray. Okay, let's go. All right, I think hopefully that's enough footage. Oh wait, now I have to download it all. I have to download all the clips. Okay, so we'll go to Twitch dashboard. Sorry, it's Monday. Make sure you shove a cracker under the basement door. Just one cracker is all he gets. Sad. I can't spell Twitch. What the heck is going on? Twitch dashboard. Thank you. He only gets one cracker. One a week. Download portrait. 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 I think I might have already downloaded that, but it's okay. Download portrait. Download portrait. Download portrait. Okay, I think we got them all downloaded. I can give him a sugar packet. Nice. One sugar packet and a cracker. He can thrive. Oh, my stomach's growling. Don't listen to it. Okay, those are downloading. What's for lunch? Well, I had a muffin before I started my stream at like 11, so that might have been lunch. I don't know. It's almost 2. My dinner last night was not as good as I wanted. I made plaque paneer, but it was like a pre-made kind of curry, and it just was not good. The paneer in it, the cheese, was like, no, it wasn't right. It was not good. So tonight I might make some baked tofu and like broccoli, maybe some pierogies. We got some local made pierogies that are jalapeno cheddar, and they're like pretty good. Yum. Okay, I have new footage now. My stomach is growling. Maybe I should eat something. Okay, so it got dark at 5, and I had to do night riding. So, welcome. So we'll start in the tunnel because I ended in the tunnel, is what I'm thinking. So then the next clip should be in the dark riding. Just gonna delete the clips that I don't need, I think, to help me out. Okay, so what clip should be nighttime riding? Do I have footage of me getting to Lawson? I don't think I do. Dang it. I need like nighttime footage of getting to Lawson, I think. Okay. Back to the VOD. Okay. I'm just gonna try to pull a clip from Lawson right before it. This takes so much work. What the heck? All this work for like one day. Okay, I found some nighttime footage. Getting dark. Okay. Oh, we'll clip this too. All right, and then I think maybe we'll have all the clips. Eastbound and down, heading for some coffees. Oh, for coffee. I want coffee. I have a cold coffee with me right now, which isn't the vibe. But I was thinking I was lifting today, but guys, my butt from cycling yesterday, I could barely sit down anywhere. I was in so much pain. I went down to sit on the couch yesterday, and I was like, oh, I can barely sit. I was like, this is so bad. And I was in so much pain. Kent with the Prime sub. Thank you, Kent. Thank you very much. But I did want a bike today, but I don't think I should. Did you end up laying on my belly? So I have a heated blanket, and I ended up putting the heated blanket like underneath my butt so I could like warm it up and like give it some relief. Yeah. That's the only way I could like function. And then I had a hot shower because I thought having a bath, it would hurt too much to sit on the bathtub floor. But yeah, I need to change the seat out. I don't know what bike the seat is from. Because, like, it doesn't look familiar to me at all. It might have been from my decathlon bike, maybe, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna steal the bike seat from my touring bike and put it on here because I like my touring bike seat. But is my butt still sore? Honestly, it doesn't feel as bad this morning, but I bet if I sit on the bike seat, it might hurt. So I don't know if I'll bike today. I might take one day off. Bike tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, I'm like, I need to edit. I'm procrastinating. Should I go get a drink and then we can finish this edit? Maybe I need a drink. Let's go get a drink really fast. Because I need to like get up and move and then I can come back and look at all this footage. I need a breather. Your streams are so chill. Thank you, Drug. Oh, what the heck is your name? Thanks. Alright. I'm gonna go quickly go get a drink. We'll play some clips, refresh our brains, and I'll be back. You can play some Monopoly Go while I'm gone. The sponsor of today's stream. If you want to help support me, Monopoly Go. Yeah. I do appreciate everyone who's played. I think 12 people or 11 people have made it to the London board. So thank you guys. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run downstairs. No. Yeah, now he's getting up. No. He's on his knees. Oh, there we go. Sandy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a bunch of steam coming out of little places. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, we're really starting to sway. That's why we just went through. It's crazy. Oh no, we're going through the tunnel now. Well, there's a waterfall coming off the tunnel. What? Wow. What is this? Are you kidding me? Look at this tunnel. This is cool. Wow. Oh my gosh. Switzerland, what the heck? That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. Tatsu. Can you see it? Wow, it's a bike. His favorite cat. We got this one. We got the pumpkin spice cat over there that has a bow. We have the other short cat. We have the locker cat. There's a few cats. I think I like the pumpkin spice cat the most. Your own?
Sometimes she just doesn't care.
He's playing. He wasn't playing with me. Hi. Everything's pumpkin spice these days. Yeah, the cat's pumpkin spice. Well, he has an orange bow on. I do party tomorrow. I was waiting for it to finally switch. Party, well, it's not like a party, but there's wine, there's games, there's family, there's fun. Yeah. That's the plan, at least. I just hope my games get here in time, but I don't have faith, but it's okay. I got a drink in my fun cat cup. It's so cute. All right, back to the mess of editing. Okay, so we left the last clip in the dark. So I think I'll add this clip. So yeah, I start this one with like, it got dark at 5, so we had to do some night writing. So this is showing that it's dark at night. And then I finally saw some civilization, a convenience store. So we sat down and looked at a map to try to find a spot to wild camp. So I think that's this clip. No, that's from... OE with the 200 bits. Sorry, Brian was off. So yeah, we sat down to place the wild camp, and then we had dinner. So do I have a clip of dinner when I'm inside, or do I only have clips from when I'm outside? No, I do. Here's my dinner clip. So I sat down and had dinner, but we got kicked out. So we left. And then cut to me crying outside. Yep, and then what happens? I wrote some more in the dark. So then we'll get footage of us leaving. Did you jumpstart your YouTube channel? Oh, this footage is for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. These are supposed to be 30-second videos, so I haven't been able to edit longer videos. I know I should, but it's hard. So yeah, we eventually leave, and we rode more in the dark. Rode more in the dark. Yeah, lots of dark. And we went to 7-Eleven to stock up on food. And then we made a friend. I think he's in these 2 clips. Okay. And then we said our goodbyes. And I went to... It's hard. I don't have footage because I wasn't streaming this part. Campsite. And then maybe I'll do footage from the morning, even though people might be confused. Oh wait. The footage is... I filmed the footage the wrong way. This is from when I woke up in the morning after cowboy camping. If you can't tell. Because I don't have footage because it was pitch dark out. Alright. We also need to make a new script. So, let's write the script a little bit. Japan, solo, cycling, day 3, part 2. Okay. It got dark. It got dark at 5. So I had to do some night riding. Eventually, I don't know if this makes sense, but eventually I saw my first sign of civilization. Because it felt like I was not near a city forever. My first sign of civilization, a convenience store. Convenience store. So I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to camp. Should I say wild camp or just camp? Okay, I ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave. So I went back outside. Got asked to leave because of the camera. So I went back outside. Okay. And then we rode some more in the dark. Then I rode some more. Or I can just say, like, back into the dark I go. Back into the dark. Back on the bike. And into the dark. It was getting harder to see. for 2C. I went to 7-Eleven. And to stock up. On snacks. For the night. Might be too many words, but we'll see. For the night. And I made a cycling friend. And I made a cycling friend. We talked about bears, of course. We talked about bears in Japan. And where he was cycling to. Okay. Those story things are either 15 seconds on YouTube. Well, then I guess these are more like Instagram. Like, there's a lot of like travel vloggers I see on Instagram that have like 30-second videos about like the day they had traveling. And it's like a very short mini vlog, like quick snippets of their day. So that's the kind of video I'm trying to do. Quick snippets. It's hard to fit as much as we do into one 30-second video though. Because so much happens. We said our goodbyes, and I went to my camping spot. Went to my camping spot. Okay, and then I can leave out that it was up a hill. No one cares. Then the park had nice washrooms. Where I charged batteries. And I cowboy camped. Behind a rock wall. Okay, that's my day. Alright, now let's do some voiceovers and then edit the footage. Alright, time for voiceover Sarah. Japan solo cycling day 3 part 2. Okay, we can do it. Japan solo cycling day 3 part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. I think I said the last part too slow. The videos have to be very fast-paced. Did this happen? This keeps happening where like I don't have audio. And then I get confused why there's no audio. Oh. Japan solo cycling day 3 part 2. It got Oh wait. Japan solo cycling day 3 part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night. I don't want this to be as long. Japan solo cycling day 3 part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. I want to redo this. Just redo it all, I guess. Okay, so what I'm reading is Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. Okay. Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. Eventually, I saw a sign of civilization, a convenience store. I read more than I was supposed to. I hate voiceovers. I get so scared. Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. Eventually, I saw a sign of civilization, a convenience store. So we stopped. I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to wild camp. Okay. I sat down. Oh, wait. What am I reading? I sat down. I can't read my own handwriting. It's tragic. Okay. I gotta redo that. Let's try this again. I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to wild camp. Okay. Convenience store. I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to wild camp. Nice, but I'm gonna have to chop this footage up. Okay. I ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. Okay. I ended up having, I can't. There's so many words in this one section. Okay. I ended up having dinner. I ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. Wild camp. Ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. The nose, the hand sign nose. Maybe if I speed this up a little bit. Wild camp. Ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. Sad noodle eating. Because of the camera, so I went back outside. I just like the look on my face. Like, look at, have you ever seen anyone so sad eating noodles? I don't think I have, and I didn't know I looked that sad. I was trying to play it cool. Okay, so next thing we say is back on the bike and into the dark. I got back on the bike. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. Okay. So what am I saying? I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend. Okay, we'll see if I can say all that. That's a lot of words. I might mess up. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend. I feel like I stuttered through that a little bit, but we'll listen to it. I could cut for the night, yeah. I could. Let's see how long this video is. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend. I got back on the bike and
getting harder to see.
Back on the bike.
I got back on the bike and into the dark. It's getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven.
Okay, here's 7-Eleven.
I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven.
Okay, we just gotta chop footage.
I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see.
Now this is too short. But I want the 7-Eleven to show up when I say 7-Eleven.
On the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling.
7-Eleven. Okay, there's my cycling friend.
Ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend.
Where's my cycling friend? There he is. Okay. I might blur his face. I don't know. He did say hi to the camera, so he knew I was filming, but I don't know how to blur faces, to be honest. But he's my cycling friend.
Snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend.
I made a cycling friend. I made a cycling friend. We talked about bears in Japan and where he was cycling to. And where he was, maybe I just say going, and where he was going. 7-Eleven sponsor. It's Lawson, 7-Eleven, and Family Mart should really sponsor me. We talked about bears in Japan and where he was going. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot.
And we talked about bears in Japan and where he was going. We said our goodbyes, and I went to my camping spot.
Okay. I need to
He was going.
yeah, where he was going. I'm just gonna chop it here. Boop.
Friend. We talked about bears in Japan and where he was going.
And where he was going. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spots. I don't think I need much footage of him.
We talked about bears in Japan and where he was going.
Okay. Where he was going. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. Okay. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. What footage should I use for that? I feel like maybe not this footage. This footage is so random. Oh shoot, but I don't have footage. Oh, that's Liv Lawson. Do I have footage of me leaving? $7-Eleven? I don't think I do.
Where he was going.
going. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. Okay, this works. I think. We'll see if I have enough footage to make this work. Okay, so here, all I have to say is the park had a nice washroom where I charged batteries and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. Okay. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. The park had a nice washroom where I charged my batteries and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. Okay. Going. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. We said our... Oh, did I say that twice? Goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. We said our goodbyes. I did. Oh. Oops. Going. We said our goodbyes and I went to my camping spot. The park had a nice washroom where I charged my batteries and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. Okay, cowboy camped behind a rock wall. So, delete that. Rock wall. I look dead. Okay. Spot. The park had a nice washroom where I charged my batteries and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. Rock wall. Maybe this looks more like a rock wall. It's in the morning, but it's fine. Batteries and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. How do I end the video though? After saying I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. How do you end that? Do I just end it there? I don't know. But let's watch the whole thing. Pencil cycling day 3, part 2. It got dark at 5. Wait, I don't like the start. The start, I jumped clips too fast. The first clip is like 10 seconds long. I don't like it. I don't like it. Pencil cycling day 3. I think, yeah. Maybe it should be that long. Japan cycling day 3, part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. Eventually, I saw a sign of civilization, a convenience store. I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to wild camp. Ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend. We talked about bears in Japan and where he was going. We said our goodbyes, and I went to my camping spot. The park had a nice washroom where I charged my batteries, and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. All right, that was my day. Was that okay? I don't know. I felt like it kind of is confusing, but maybe it's not. Yes, the end. I just say the end. Come back for tomorrow. I don't know how to end it. And I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. I can just say, come back to see how the next day goes. Or something like that. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Come back and see how the next day goes. I feel like saying such a short sentence always sounds a bit awkward though. Boy camped behind a rock wall. Come back and see how the next day goes. Okay, let's do... Oh, my face gets very up close. Okay. Doop. Captions. Let's see if it knows what I was saying. Pencil cycling. Pencil. Whoa, we're not off to a good start with the captions. Japan solo cycling, day 3, part 2. It got dark at 5, so I had to do some night riding. Eventually, I saw a sign of civilization, a convenience store. I sat down, looked at a map, and... Where? At 5, so I had to do some night riding. Eventually, I saw a sign of civilization, a convenience store. I sat down. I need to add another one, but I forget how I did that. Modify. Oh. How do I see all the text? Because it's doing it wrong. Convenience store. I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to wow. I just need I sat down, but I don't know how to add it. Oh, here, okay. I sat down, I think is all we need. Store. I sat down, looked at a map, and found a spot to wild camp. Ended up having a quick dinner to warm up. Does it say wild camp? It does. Looked at a map and found a spot to wild camp. Ended up having a quick dinner to warm up, but got asked to leave because of the camera, so I went back outside. I got back on the bike and into the dark. It was getting harder to see. I went to 7-Eleven to stock up on snacks for the night, and I made a cycling friend. We talked about bears in Japan and where he was going. We said our goodbyes, and I went to my camping spot. The park had a nice washroom where I charged my batteries, and I cowboy camped behind a rock wall. Come back and see how the next day goes. All right, that's kind of nice. What do we think? Was that okay? Perfect? All right. It's perfect. Look at my face. It took 3.5 hours to do 2 videos. Yeah, super casual. 3.5 hours of work for 1 minute of footage. Yeah, we love it. I hope people actually watch these videos because it's so much work. And I remember when I was editing these videos when I was in Greece, I would like spend all my off time editing and doing voiceovers, and like no one watched them, and I was like, why am I doing all this work and no one watches them? But I think I need to not think about that, because if you keep trying and keep uploading, eventually it will work out. You gotta put in the effort. YouTube shorts can be up to 3 minutes long. See, I used to think shorts were the shortest, because I didn't think they wanted them to be too long, because that's what YouTube videos are for. Because I forget how many seconds you get on Instagram and TikTok. But I think People tend to watch the shorter videos. You gotta keep their attention span, which mine, I think I might lose people's attention, but I can't tell if mine are like catchy enough for people to stay. I need to think of like a good intro. Japan solo cycling, I'm like, maybe that'll catch people's attention. So if I start every video of Japan solo cycling day blah, maybe people are like, oh dang, let's see what it's like to cycle in Japan, is what I'm hoping. Because yeah, having like a good catch, a good hook, I think is important. You can upload longer videos than 90 seconds by publishing them to your camera roll as a regular Instagram feed post and then automatically convert the video. What? Oh, well, I think 30 seconds should be okay for all platforms. Maybe. But so far we have 4 videos? Yeah, 4. And then we'll keep chugging away. Keep it under 60. Yeah, I'm trying to aim for like 30. Is it worth asking the question in the short? Oh yeah, asking questions is good. Like, yeah, next time we do a video, we can think of a question to ask. Have to like think of something good. I wonder what happens the next day, day 5. I don't remember at all. I don't think I camped again though. I think I stayed inside. Tunnels? Tunnels was the next day. Yeah, could be. I blocked a lot of it out. Actually, I have Instagrams, so if I look at my phone, I can kind of get like an idea of what happens the next day. So we'll do Google Drive. I'll add day 4 footage into my drive. Create folder. Japan, day 4. Okay. Day 4. And then let's upload. Dora the Explorer. Convenience stores have so much to choose from. What would you get? Nice. I would get the kelp onigiri. Have you tried the kelp onigiri? Full just Dora is my career. Well, day 5, we go down the slide and my butt gets soggy. That's what happens. Yeah, okay, so I have footage of me waking up in the park. And I have footage of the park I slept in. Oh wait, is this the picture of Mount Fuji? Oh, tomorrow might be the first day we see Mount Fuji. I talked to the lady on the bridge, and then I get curry for dinner. Wait, did I camp 2 nights in a row? I might have. Because it looks like I get curry, and then it looks like I hang out at McDonald's, and then I sleep in a park. Huh. I guess I wild camped 2 nights in a row. Wow, that will be another action-packed day then. And then, no, I wild camped one more time, cowboy style. And then I camped again, another time, I did really bad with the camping. I just was very stressed. Okay. Guys, you don't get it unless you've been on a cycling tour in wild camps. Just ending up in a bed is so much nicer after a stressful day. Yeah, I want to convince Hitch to maybe do, I have ideas, but I don't know. If we were both on our own solo bikes, remember when we had a race in Belgium? We've had 2 races in Belgium. One time I had an asthma attack, but we could do amazing race style race to TwitchCon, where like every day we have to race to an end point, but if you want like time off your final count, you can do like little bonuses. Like if you get a picture of a cat, get a picture of a sculpture, go to McDonald's, then you get time taken off of your final time, and then we can like race and like have to do bonuses and all this stuff. And we can have like daily challenges. So we still have like separate things going on our streams, but we end the days together. Race to the little. Who can get a little pastry first? Yeah, I think it could be fun, and then we still get to be with each other. Like every day doesn't have to be a race. Some days we can ride together, other days we can compete. And I think it would be lovely. Bingo cycling, yeah. Like we could like plan out different little challenges every day. But yeah, I was very sick when we raced in Belgium the second time. Like I was feeling horrible, and I knew I did not want to cycle that day, but we had to go because we had to check out of the hotel, and I was like, I feel like death. I feel so bad. But we raced, and then I had an asthma attack, and I was like, I was so dead. That race was so bad. Because Trevor got away from me because I made a wrong turn, of course. And then I was trying so hard to catch up. But Trevor was like, okay, I know I can go this speed for a long time. And then I know I can push more than this. And I know Sarah probably can't. So he was keeping a certain pace. And then as soon as I got close, he got way farther. And then I was already dead at that point. And then it was just like death. Yeah. Good times, good times. Love races. I'll have my asthma in like a holster, ready to go in my back pocket. Inhaler. Yeah, my asthma only ever gets really bad when I'm sick. Like my lungs kind of start to freak out. You know, grid stuff. Well, I hope you're having a little bit of fun going through Vods with me and editing. I know some people might not be interested in it, but honestly, it's keeping me more motivated than doing it by myself. If I was by myself, I probably would have like gotten maybe 2 videos done instead of 4, because I would have got bored and sidetracked and gone on my phone. But since I'm streaming, I'm staying more accountable. Yeah, in Belgium, that first race, we were pretty close together. That was a good one because we also started in different spots, but like the same distance away. Yeah. Oh, you got your nose, I don't know how to say that word, cauterized? Yeah, this afternoon because you've been having nosebleeds lately. Okay, TMI, but same. My nose is so finicky in Canada because it's so dry here, If I touch my nose, it starts to bleed, and it's annoying. But I haven't had to get it cauterized. But one day I really thought I was gonna die from a nosebleed. I don't know. It was so much. So I feel for you. I hope that experience wasn't too bad, though. I'm scared of it. Can I give you advice on how to stop my nose from bleeding? Yeah. I was like definitely like supposed to be that uncool kid at school because I would get nosebleeds all the time and I had asthma. How was that kid in school? Rude. Body, what the heck? Cause like I would get nosebleeds in class and then just have to like run to the bathroom. But okay, I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow or not. So I'm not gonna say if I am. Because I got New Year's coming up and I want to do some stuff before I go. So I might not stream. But we'll see how I feel. I might Zwift, potentially. Afrin soaked on a cotton ball, stuffed in your nose. I can't say these words. Antihistamine shrinks blood vessels. Oh. Afrin? I don't know what Afrin is, though. Afrin soaked cotton ball. Just shove it in there. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. People normally tell you either to tilt your head back or forward.
Tiger cheered X200.
Thanks.
Tiger cheered X200.
Thank you. Oh, it's nasal spray. Oh. Nasal spray. Okay. I have some, I think. My plans tomorrow to celebrate, I'm going over to my auntie and uncle's, and my other uncle's gonna come, and we're gonna play games. It's gonna be games night. We're gonna drink some wine. So yeah, I'm celebrating with them. I'm excited for games. I think it'll be fun. I got one new game, and then I have a couple other old ones, and I'm hoping before I go tomorrow, my two other games that I ordered are going to show up, because I ordered a Family Feud game, which I think will be so fun, and then I ordered a game called Scategories, which I don't really know how to explain it, but some of you guys might know that game. So yeah, new games. I think it'll be good. Scategories, yeah, I really like Scategories. I've only played a couple times, but it was so fun. So I'm hoping the games will show up. How are the legs feeling? Oh, my legs, actually let me test out my legs. I'm wearing sweatpants, don't mind me. They don't feel that bad. The thing on my butt really hurts from that saddle. I need to swap out the saddle. So I might not bike today. Because I could barely sit down yesterday. My butt was in so much pain. Yep. Ouch. Day 9 of the shorts? What happened on day 9? Oh. The message got blocked. You're done with Japan and so many stairs. Oh, really? Construction sites everywhere? Oh. Stream New Year's games? No, I don't think I'm going to stream at my family's. I don't think they'd want to be on stream. But if I was at my mom's house, I think she would have been down. My mom is down with the streams. I don't know, my dad is a bit iffy about them though. But he ended up being on streams last time we went to the house. I think he went mini golfing with us on stream. But I'm surprised. Mom's the LA stream, yeah. I got a cool mom. We're supposed to get snow tonight? Oh, first time of the year. Wow. Dad reveal. You guys remember when I was trying to figure out who my father was? In Twitch? Because he had a username, but it wouldn't tell me what his name was. Yeah. Good times. Because he didn't go the mom and Diane way. Or the Diane way. She's Diane Bridgewater and I'm Sarah Bridgewater. Sarah Diane. We just used our names. But yeah, he had a more unique username. A proper Twitch username, I'd say. His name is $5, because whenever I'd ask him for help, he'd say that'd be $5. So I owe him a lot of money. I have lots of debt due to my dad. Every time he would say that. Oh, Alex is here. Hey. Do, do, do. My stomach is screaming. Ooh. But yeah, I think maybe today will be a shorter stream. We edited 2 videos, which is good. But I don't think I'm gonna Zwift today. I think we're gonna let my butt heal. But I have something I have to work on because we have a project coming soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but I have to actually finish something for something we're working on that you get to learn about soon. In the new year, yeah. New Year secrets. So, I have to work on that. I hope you guys will like it. I think you will. Maybe. But yeah, I gotta get my creative side out. We'll love it. Okay, good. You better. Suspicious. Suspicious. But yeah. Is it build a snowman stream like last winter? No, but actually I'll start going outside more maybe soon. After the holidays. We should do a snowman stream, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and I don't know. I need to do research about where to go in Edmonton to do all those activities. So yeah, after the holidays, maybe I'll take you guys outside again. It's less cold than it was. Last week was like -20, but now it's like -8, so it's more likely that I can stream in -8 than -20. But it does get kind of cold. The next week is like back down to -18, -23, and that's a little bit too cold for streaming because I need my hands. But we'll see. Yeah. Because at that temperature, just everything hurts when it's -20. It's like, ow, my face physically hurts right now. But I do have a lot of coats and layers that we can wear. I think going cross-country skiing on stream would be fun. In snowshoeing. So I think we should try it. It's kind of hard. Canada is tricky, but if there's network wherever these places are, I hope there is. If not, maybe we could try out a Starlink backpack situation. I have to go talk to Trevor in the basement about it. So yeah, I'll start thinking about that kind of stuff too. Do some fun things while we're home. But it's been nice having a little bit of a break. It kind of feels normal. Like I'm starting to have like, I don't know. I don't know. Being home, you have like, I don't know. It's nice being home. Not in a new place every day. A little bit more consistency, I guess, is good. Because sometimes it is hard just always being somewhere new and having to figure out everything every day. So it's a bit more relaxing and chill. We can settle down. I've been trying to learn piano. I've been doing lots of art, which makes me happy. And yeah, it's nice to be able to do things that you actually want to like work on. Because like when I'm traveling, I can't do art. I can't like do other hobbies. But like when I'm home, I can actually do other stuff. Which I really miss art when I'm traveling. I just like crave doing paintings. So I've been doing a lot since I've been home. Which I need to hang out my paintings. I want to hang out my paintings, the ones I made the other day. These guys. I'm gonna hang them, I think like this. Like a stack of 3 going down. I have a wall here. But you guys won't be able to see them. Let me try to show you where I want to put them. Yeah, this wall. I was thinking this wall, but you guys won't ever be able to see them over here. So I don't know if they should go on this wall or not. But it's like a good size. Or should they go? They could go over here, maybe. 3 cats in the corner. And then they could be on stream at least. Would they look weird there, though? I'd move the big painting on the bottom, I guess. But they fit good here. So that's kind of why I wanted them there. So I don't really know where they should go. Hair is herring. Thank you. Sorry. My hair looked better yesterday because it was curly, and then I brushed it and slept on it. So yeah, I'm not sure where I'll put those. Because would it look weird just having 3 paintings on the one side? Maybe. Maybe I'll wait, because I want to do big canvases on this wall. And I want to put wallpaper on this wall. So yeah, maybe I won't put them there. I have projects for you, wall. I was talking to Trevor about getting some peel and stick wallpaper. And he said, yeah, I think we could do that. Because we rent, we don't own this house. So maybe we'll get some wallpaper. And then we'll put up big art. So no, they're going on the small wall. I've decided. Okay. I've been good. Working on projects and things. It's nice to be home. Enjoying the holidays, all that good stuff. Alright guys, I think I might raid somebody. What's your wallpaper vision? Something fun and colorful because I just can't stand how beige everything is. So I want something like fun, maybe cats. I don't know. I need to like find some good websites that sell wallpaper because I don't really know exactly what I want. I just know I want color back there. Maybe pink. Something, because my hair is blue. If I do blue in the background, it might be too much blue because also the bike is blue. So maybe pink or purple or something fun. Some type of pattern. We'll have to see. But do you guys have any raid suggestions? Who should I send you over to? Wayfair, Overstock? Oh, is Overstock the name of a place? Okay, I like Wayfair. I've bought stuff from there before. Where's my pencil? I threw it across the room. Okay, let me write down Wayfair. So we can check Wayfair. And Overstock? Overstock. I haven't heard of Overstock, but I'll check these places out. Send us the hitch. He's not streaming. Anyone who's live that I should raid? I can send you to Mr. Paul's still on his subathon, his first subathon for a food bank. I could send you back to Mr. Paul maybe. I think maybe that would be good because he's doing a subathon. A charity subathon. Do you guys want to go see Mr. Paul? I think that would be a good choice. Okay, I'm sending you to Mr. Paul. I'll see you guys. Oh, Overstock sends faster? Oh, okay, good to know. Thank you. I like that info because I wanted to get here fast probably. All right, go say hi to Mr. Paul. He's doing a subathon for a food bank. I'm pretty sure it is. He's on day 7 and he thought it was going to be way shorter than it is. So go send him some love, some eggs and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks for editing some shorts with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I might be back on tomorrow, but maybe not. We will see. I might do a shorter stream if I do go live tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve. I got some fun things planned. But yeah, thanks for hanging. I hope you all have a good New Year's. Yeah. See you. I'm gonna go work on some secret projects. Bye. Oh, some fun stuff. And then I'm gonna swap the bike seat out and see if the new seat feels better on my butt. But yeah, have a good evening, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, I'll see you next time when I'm live, hopefully. Check out the Instagram. I'm gonna try to post some pictures and stuff over on Instagram as well. But yeah, say hi to Mr. Paul. Bye.